Hey there, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Today we're going to take a look at the sneak peek for 2022. Kind of exciting. We're going to start with the Archangels really wanted to bring forward messages. So we're going to start with the Archangels. There are so many here. The energy is amazing. And then we're going to get into, take a look at health, wealth, and your happiness for the year ahead, and we will wrap that up with a little fortune cookie card. So thank you, as always, for stopping in, and thank you for going on this journey with me. 2021 has been an interesting year, but I look forward to seeing what comes along for next year. So, Libra, I know you guys have been kind of going through some things, and apparently the angels are right there with you. They're like, we gotcha. So you have the healthy lifestyle. So Archangel Raphael is here, and he says, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep and exercise regularly for optimal health. So as you go through and transit through this year ahead, taking care of yourself first and foremost, putting emphasis on what is good for you, what makes you feel good, because you also have comfort. And I'm hearing unconditional love, and this is unconditional love of self. So this is Archangel Azrael. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So we have, here we go. We have this energy here of these archangels coming in. They're really, all I'm feeling is all this love for you and this energy of really wanting to support you. I think that you guys have an interesting year ahead. And it's one where I think you're going to be really getting into what it is that you value for yourself and for what you want to create moving forward, and getting ready to figure out what it is that you really want to release and let go of, that you're really totally done with that. But first, there's a need to really just figure out what is important to you and what is of value to you. Okay, so your overall energy for the year, temperance. Not even surprised to see that, because when we've got healthy lifestyle, comfort, healing, temperance is about balance and harmony. This is the most Libra card, even though they think of temperance as a Sagittarius card. To me, it's very much a Libra card. It is bringing it all into balance. It is feeling good about yourself and about your surroundings, and what can you do to feel at peace and at home within yourself as you progress through this year. So here you go, showing up in the area of health. They're really going to bring this in for you. So we have the King of Feathers, but it's called Logic and Justice. So there you are, Libra. The King of Feathers would be like the King of Swords. And look at that. Let's see how close I can get this. That is such a regal looking lion. So calm, so peaceful, wearing its aura, its halo, its crown, your crown chakra so lit up, using your intuition and your logic together, which would be the Temperance card, to create the balance and justice. And it feels almost like karmic justice kind of energy going with that. So let's take a look at, we're going to clarify that. That is your health. And so for you, health this year is about what is logical for you, what is safe to do, what is helpful to you, and what feels comfortable and just makes you feel in harmony and in peace with your environment. So this is mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. Oh, I forgot my book. Hold on a second. Hopefully I don't. Okay, good. I'm going to pause this. I'll be right back. Okay. I need my book because I'm using the herbal healing, and I don't necessarily know so this is beautiful. You have the shooting star, which is your life purpose, and you have black Kohosh, which is darkness. It's getting to the root of it. But I want you to look at this. The roots are really digging in, but I want you to see how lit up with like light and energy the crown. very much like this lion. The crown is. By feeling centered and grounded. There's so much grounding. And then here you have the shooting star, which is your life purpose. I really think this is about you figuring out what is of value to you and how can you ground into your own energy to really fully understand what it is that you are seeking. I think this is a year where you get your feet under you or your roots really into where it is that what you really want. So, the black cohosh, really wish that we had a phonetic spelling, coaches you to hang in there. Drawing this card is a signal that the universe loves you. Honestly, I wish I could tell you just how much I feel that in this room as soon as we got started with your reading. There's just so much love and support. And the angels are reminding me to tell you that they're here for you, but you have to ask for them to help you because of your free will. And so all you have to do, even if you don't know their names, so Azrael and Raphael showed up, but you can just say angels of health, angels of comfort, angels of guidance, angels of love, angels of whatever it is. If I'm like really frustrated with the computer, I'm like angels of technology, so whatever it is, but you have to ask for their help so they can bring the help into you. So there is a timeless spiritual aspect of you, your higher self that loves you unconditionally. Please take a moment to feel this in your heart. These forces understand your pain completely, and from their vantage point, they see how it will benefit you in the long run. Ask your higher self to send you the energy needed to complete this healing process and move into health, creativity, purity, and light. So, some of the things here it says that it works with is muscle spasms, cramps, rheumatic, and fibromyalgia. Oh my God, I'm not saying that right. PMS, childbirth, postpartum recovery. It heals the damage done to the feminine side, the receptive side. And so bringing yourself back into balance will also be nurturing yourself. I believe this is going to be a year of self-care where you really need to take care of yourself first and foremost. And then the shooting star. The flowers nod downward toward the stem, forming a single tip that points toward the earth. So again, with the roots, it's like if you don't take care of yourself from the ground up, right? You really need to. And the fact is that the stars rocket toward the earth at great speed. The flower essence is used for souls who have strong celestial or otherworldly connections and as a result feel alienated from humankind or earthly involvement. These folks may have a difficult time fitting in with others and an equally difficult time pinpointing why. If you make the effort to follow your true interests, no matter how strange they may seem to others, life will reward you. However, these rewards may seem insubstantial to the conventional wisdom that seeks only mere material goals, and others may not understand your choices. Nevertheless, stand firm in your strangeness, learning how to move your own agenda forward, regardless of disapproval from family, authority figures, or society. It is very important. Allot more time to your hobbies and develop your distinct talent, skills, and interest when you feel ready. Jump or opportunities to share yourself with others. When the time is right, those with similar viewpoints will take notice of your work. Shoot for the stars, and nothing less than your destiny is at stake. It's a very Aquarian energy. That Aquarian energy is flooding in, and if you have Aquarius strong in your chart, that feels definitely pinpointed toward you. But the flood of energy is coming in from this Aquarian field. It's just like this waves and waves of energy. And so you might really need to get rooted and grounded because there's so much coming in and you're picking up so much energy that it is the best way for you to be able to stay in your body and still manifest from the higher realms. Kind of cool. All right, so let's take a look at wealth. We have the shaman, which would be like the Hierophant. It's divine wisdom and spiritual power. I think this is a hawk. Really looks like a hawk to me, not an eagle. And so the hawk takes the higher vantage point. The reason I feel like it's a hawk and not an eagle, because it says the shaman. And even though they have their feet in both worlds, they're very rooted and grounded. When a hawk is eating, he's on the ground. I've walked through the woods and more than once, and I hear the rustling in the woods. I look over, and the hawk's like dragging whatever is just caught off into the woods. So had one on my way home today just land right next to the road, and he's staring at me, but he had his foot on a little field mouse. So he got dinner. So divine wisdom and spiritual power. It is taking the energy, these ideas, out of the ethers, but rooting them into the ground. As far as this is the wealth. So what are these ideas that you are getting? What are these thoughts that you are having? What are these things that you are trying to manifest? Pull them in using the guidance from your higher self. Ask the angels to help you do this. Wow. And start doing the work. So we have signposts. Ask the universe, what do I need to know about receiving more money? Stay open to noticing signs, messages, and signals. The path will light up. So receiving is that feminine energy that you're in the process of healing. So for some of you, you may be healing from a relationship feminine energy, but for some of you, you just may be that you overgive. And so it is about learning to put yourself back in the balance, the temperance, of being able to receive help and guidance from others. Libra tends to give a lot. They're very much about how can I help you? What can I do for you? But to bring it all back into that balance that needs to be, you need to be open to receiving and allowing others to help you. You have the butterfly of riches. Your cup of abundance overflows for you now. You have prayers of riches. Ask the angels and the universe to send the right people and resources who will assist you on your path to prosperity. That's twice they told you to ask. Plus they told me to tell you to ask. So what is it that you need help with? You know, ask for what it is. You have the ladybird wish, which is like a ladybug. Ladybird in your money garden, let her eat up all the unwanted nasties of money and bad habits. Allow new growth and abundance and beliefs to flourish. So if you guys listened earlier this week, you guys, when I did the weeklies, I put them all in one video. It is very long, but most people got like 4 minutes. You guys got like 10. Spirit has a lot to say to you right now. And one of the things that they were talking about was that the South Node is currently, it's like weeks from moving into Scorpio. And Scorpio is your second house of finances. It is your house of self-worth and self-esteem and what you value. And with Venus talking to Capricorn about these very issues right now, this is a really good time to really work on what it is that you want to release and let go of. And one of the things that we can release and let go is the story that we're not worthy of having all of the financial abundance that we desire, because we are. Every single one of us. We can all manifest it. So that may be something that you work on over the course of this year. We have the spider web travels. Each time you travel the world, you return with more joy and soul expansion for the next chapter of your abundance. So it almost feels like it's good to go and take a little quick trip here or there, maybe take a longer trip, but every time you travel, you gain new insight, new information. Pay attention. Remember, you have signposts, and signpost says look for signs and messages. And so it could be that you're somewhere on a vacation or something, and you see something, and it's a great idea, and you're like, wait, how can I use that to improve what it is that I am looking for? So ask for the guidance and then be willing to use it when you get it, right? So let's take a look at happiness. And for happiness, you have, wow, you guys, Well, except for this King of Swords, everything you have is a major arcana. It's a very big year for you. Very big. So in the area of happiness, you have the Strength card and the High Priestess. And so the Strength card here is an elephant. It is a beautiful one. It says courage and endurance. Courage and endurance. You're stronger than you think you are. This is what I just heard. You're so much stronger than you think you are. And you have, if you will just step out onto the path will light up before you. And you have the High Priestess, intuition and sacred knowledge. And it is a beautiful little lynx. Look at those big ears. All, so very independent. Very independent. Takes care of itself. If it doesn't want to deal with something, it won't. So you don't have to be at other people's beck and call. You are entitled to have your own life too, right? You can do both. It's balanced. But those antenna, the ears pointed up, it is picking up all of the information and the guidance coming in from your higher self and from your angels. So remember to be on the lookout for the signpost, to ask for the help and the guidance that you need, and to be willing to follow that direction. But you're stronger than you know, and you're more intuitive than you know. And don't forget, wow, you have 2 cats that showed up, right? They really are paying attention to the information coming in. I feel like your crown chakra is something that could really open up for you if you will. There are meditations to open up your crown chakra, but I feel like it's all 7 chakras because they're rooted. I feel like you really need to be rooted and grounded. And so finding a meditation that will work with all 7 chakras to keep everything in balance, or maybe go get some Reiki, would be very helpful for you. So here we go. You have abundance. Centering yourself and making choices. Boy, that just sounds like the Temperance card, right? So this is the Pelican. I am strong, confident, and abundant. You have the Strength card. You have all these abundance cards that showed up here. It says you have the innate ability to attract many things into your world so that you can afford to be choosy about what you really want and need and leave all else aside. That is the Lynx. It only bothers itself with what's necessary. Balance your need to fly high with diving beyond the superficial into the deeper aspects of life. Look beneath the surface and the depths of your soul. Your inner vision will show you what is happening beyond mere appearance. Go after what you want directly, boldly, and with clear intention. You have the inner strength to protect you from outer circumstances. Wow, they're really, really talking about that Strength card here. We have the Peacock. Overcoming negativity, divine beauty, and you are worthy. I'm telling you, this is a year to really focus in on your sense of self-worth. I see the divine beauty within me and share it freely for the greatest good, the Peacock. Your spirit guides are bringing you a message of love, faith, and protection. Now is a fertile time to pray and receive loving, empowering, effective responses from the universe. Again, ask for what you want, right? Ask. You've got to ask. Trust the universe, the divine completely. Allow it to draw out the depths of your beauty, grace, and sacred purpose. Rise above petty agendas and refuse to engage in ego-driven interactions. Instead, affirm and express yourself from the heart. You can develop spiritual vision, inner sight, psychic awareness, and channel divine energies for guidance and healing. You will overcome any effects of poisonous behaviors from your past through spiritual intervention and grace. Your soul is gifted with being able to create resplendent beauty in this world. And the last one you have is the Condor. And the Condor says, hope, that star, right? The shooting star. Hope, unexpected success, and sacred alliance. I accept life and I thrive. I accept life and I thrive. Even if all seems lost, there will be a reversal of negative trend and a restoration of life-affirming energy. Find the wisdom within, that's that High Priestess, to embrace that which others turn away from. In learning from all of your experiences, your soul will become strong, the elephant, nourished and empowered, the lion. Trust in the value of what you cannot be put into words. You can tune into a deeper, nonverbal way of being and communicating. You have far-reaching influence. Authentic self-expression is important for your well-being. Listen to the wisdom of your body. Wow, so you have the shaman, and you have the king of the beast, and you have this elephant and the lynx. And it's all about finding the balance and self-love. Quite an interesting 2022 coming at you. All right, let's get a fortune cookie card, and we will wrap this up. You have challenges. There's a surprise. Oh. It says, take some time out from problems or conflicts, or approach softly to avoid making matters worse. It's finding the balance. This is a year to find the balance. And I just wanted to show you, this elephant is walking, it is not running. Both of these cats are lying down. They're confident. They're watchful. They're alert. They're so confident. And this bird, whether it's an eagle or a hawk, is going in for what it wants. It knows what it wants, and it's heading in that direction. And there's so much opportunity here for you to get what you want this year, but it's about, first one, knowing what it is, asking for the help and the assistance, taking the steps as you're guided, and keeping your energetic self in balance. Don't give away more of you than, keep it in balance. It's good to give, but I feel like this is a year where you need to figure out how to receive more for yourself and take good care of yourself. All right, Libra. So I'm going to wrap this up. I will look forward to seeing you. Next reading out for you after the weeklies, of course, will be the January. So 2022 is on us. And I'm looking at the time on here, and it's 22:22. So that's kind of cool. You guys take good care. Talk to you soon.